So this is video blog entry number 6. I ain't done one of these in a while. I think it was about a month or so ago, maybe longer, that I did my last one. I didn't really have much to talk about. Since I did the last one was just after round 4 of the chemo. Since then I had round 5, and then it's Thursday today, so on Monday just gone I had round 6, which is the last one. Round 4 I threw up a lot in, like quite a lot, and the steroid withdrawal was like absolutely crushing, and it's not just like a physical thing as well with the steroid withdrawal, it's like up here, it's like absolutely just crushing. And the thing is as well, I get the steroid withdrawal like a week after I have the chemo, and so like the week leading up to the chemo I kind of feel alright in myself. I'm like exhausted, but I kind of feel alright in myself. But when that withdrawal kicked in on round 4, I couldn't remember not feeling that shit, like just crushed. Is the closest that I've sort of got to like just thinking I've had enough. I've completely had enough. Yeah, so round 5 they gave me some stronger nausea tablets, which worked in that I didn't throw up, but then they also had their own sort of set of side effects too, which I won't go into. Yeah, the withdrawal, like, and not only that, I think because I wasn't throwing up, I just felt more physically ill through a lot of that as well. I think just because I wasn't getting it out of my system. And the withdrawal was just as bad, but I kind of expected it this time, so I made it a little bit easier to deal with. Everything sort of kicked up on round 4, which I wasn't expecting, or I wasn't prepared for at least. So yeah, I was a little bit more prepared in round 5. So round 6 on Monday, I actually threw up at the hospital. The nurses said it was like a what's the word? An anticipatory sort of thing, because he's like being in the chair and stuff like that, and being in the chair, the smells of the place. There's one of the drugs that they put in my hand as well, that's like, there's a couple of them you get some weird sort of sensations and stuff, like there's a weird smell that I get from one of them. There's another one where it feels like somebody's just blown a load of pepper up your nose, so you get like the stinging in your nose and your eyes and stuff like that. So it's just all of that. Just, I went to the toilet, and then there was the smell of the toilets as well, and my stomach finally just went, no, I've had enough. Just puked. Look, as I say, luckily I was in the toilet, so it was alright. But yeah, and then they gave me the stronger nausea tablets again, but I got home on Tuesday and I was just throwing up all day. So I stopped taking the nausea tablets because I thought I'm already throwing up and I'd rather avoid the side effects that they had. So yeah, seems like I've got that out of my system now though, so I've been alright. My eyebrows finally gave out, like I started giving out about round 4. And I'm proper chuffed with them as well, because they proper clung on, didn't they? I thought they'd be the first thing to go. I've got like a light on here because of the glare from my window, so that probably makes them look a little bit worse than they are. There's still a bit of them left, you can see, but yeah, they're a lot more sparse than they were. Nerve damage in my hands is quite bad as well. Like, I haven't practiced at all with Reanimator since I started the chemo, just because I don't think my immune system would be able to cope with the practice room. At Africa's Studios, where we practice with 13 now, they clean the place. It's a good plug for you there. They clean the place for me, bless them. So, but we had a month off of practicing with them as well, just because of this, that and the other. And when we finally got back, my hands just couldn't play the solos and stuff as well as they used to in some of the riffs. And the next day, my hands were just cramped up to fuck like that. Yeah, my hands like they ache in the morning. No, so like, and like there's my thumb. They feel real thick, like because of the nerve damage and stuff like that. But yeah, as I say, round 6 was my last one. So yeah, what? I'm doing my video blog thing. Alright, cheers, you've got a guest spot on it. Cheers. You don't want to be on the camera, do you?
No, how are you speaking now?
Yeah, filming.
Do they know what a twat you are?
I think they're aware.
Yeah?
Yeah. Cheers. Yeah. So, anyway, I posted a status, and I got scanned, and the results came back all clear. So I'm in remission, like, and it's a weird thing being told that. I don't think it's sunk in properly yet, to be quite honest. It's a weird, as I say, it's a weird thing being told you're in remission. There's this, I do them video blogs with H from Acid Rain, and I keep name dropping it, don't I? And there's one of the things that I've said on it a few times, and without even meaning to repeat myself, but there's this thing, especially in films and stuff like that, is when the character like that's gone through it, they get told they're in remission, and they've got this like new lease for life and all this stuff, and it's kind of not like that. I mean, Key Ware, because when she did the chemo talks, Kay, bless her, she said, like, she told me the rundown of what the chemo entails and all this stuff, and then she said, right, so how are you? So I was just like, she was like, you're 28 years old, you've not long got through cancer once, and you've got through it again, and she said, when you get through it, you do sit there and just go, what was that? And I was like, that's exactly it. It's the first time somebody had actually kind of said that to me, because I was annoyed with myself almost for not being like, whoa, yeah, it's good, live my life and all this fucking stuff. There's an element of shock, I think, and I've seen other people go through it, and it just crushed them. Like, they absolutely crumbled, and it, you know what I mean? And I went through that a little bit myself when they told, like last time when they told me I was in remission. There's a bit of anger involved and stuff, and it took me ages. I couldn't figure out what it was that was wrong with me for ages. And I read this blog. I was looking. It wasn't long after I got told that I was getting scanned for cancer again, and I found this blog about and it was about how going through cancer just kind of, one of the things it does is kind of, and it sounds really sort of dramatic, but it kind of reminds you that you're not going to live forever, and that's a weird thing to be faced with. I don't think a lot of people go through that these days now. I mean, everyone's aware of it, but they don't. I think it's just one of those things that they're aware of, and then that's it. Nobody sits and really stares it down. And like, there's also like the thing of